Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Highruler, and today's video is going to be talking about Rainbow Six Extraction. Now, today's video, guys, is going to deep dive into my thoughts on the Maelstrom protocol because before the game came out, I did a video covering a Reddit thread talking about people's reception to the rewards, right? So, for anyone who doesn't know, Maelstrom protocol is going to be on a weekly reset. Now, in that week, it's about how much XP you get in a single run. Now, however much XP you get in a single run will land you in a certain ranking. Now, when you land in a certain ranking, you will unlock headgear that is only available for that week. Now, people didn't take too kindly to that because a lot of people, when they feel like they're grinding for something, and let me tell you, to get the diamond, it is a little bit of a grind. They want to feel like they earn something that will stick with them. Now, Rainbow Six Extraction only has that piece of cosmetic with you for the week or however long until that reset hits, right? So, for example, you get it on the first day of reset, you have it for the week. Get it on the last day of reset, you have it for, less than 24 hours maybe, or 24 hours, I guess. Some people don't like that system. When I did the video, I was kind of the forethought that the competition aspect would drive people to that game mode, right? That people would flock to it because it's a ranked mode, that there's something to compete for, you're always kind of continuously improving. And now after competing in it and getting diamond, I wonder if I was wrong with my train of thought because I look at that game mode and I wonder if there's any staying power behind it. Now, let me just say that gamers nowadays have kind of changed from what gamers used to be, right? Gamers used to be, and I hate saying this because it's very generalizing, but a lot of the time there used to be a competition aspect to games, and there still kind of is depending on what game you play, but there was a lot of like, I want to be better than you, so I'm going to do whatever I can to get better than you. Nowadays, it seems like gamers want to be rewarded with cosmetics, that look, that flair, right? And there's nothing wrong with either system, but I wonder if what Extraction is going for is leaning into the Siege model, but they should be leaning into the cosmetic model. Now, even Siege, for example, will reward you with charms and stuff like that for your rank, and you get to show that off. And Extraction only, once again, rewards you with the headgear for the week. Now, in the last video, I compared it to Destiny. Now, I said in Destiny, you get an aura for a week, and, whenever you complete it, you get the aura, and then it's with you for that week. Now, the problem with that train of thought, now that I've kind of sat on it, is that Destiny isn't a game built around that as its sole game mode, right? Or that as its sole reward, I should say, right? It's built around the power grind, the cosmetics, the armor, and so much of that is kind of what's driving the game, right? Getting the aura is a secondary reward at that point. It's not the main driving force, I would argue. Whereas in Extraction, it is probably the primary driving force of that game mode, right? With the RC credits being the secondary driving force. Now, I gotta ask, for people who are gonna watch this video, is that enough for you? Because personally, what I feel like is going to happen is that people are going to get diamond a few times or platinum or wherever, and then they're just going to peel off the game mode, right? Because there's nothing there after you get that, right? So you'll get your diamond or your rank or whatever, and then maybe you'll just say, I don't really care for this, right? And then you'll go play like a critical run somewhere else in the game, right? And I feel like those are more rewarding in certain aspects because, you're not doing 9 objectives, one back to back to back to back. You're doing your normal runs, but at a higher difficulty, which could actually be more rewarding in some respects, right? And I feel like unless Ubisoft comes up with a way to reward players for engaging in this game mode on a longer period, it feels like people may not actually stick around. Now, just off the top of my head, and some of these do come from my chat when I was streaming the game last night, what if you give a reward for the highest tier that you get over a period of time, right? So, for example, I believe if you play over a period of 3 weeks and whichever rank you get, which is the highest one, maybe you get a reward for that, right? So it gets people playing the game mode over a long period of time, even with the weekly reset. And then you reward people for kind of their commitment, right? So if you get diamond, platinum and gold, you'll get something diamond because that was your highest one, for example, right? I feel like there has to be engagement of a longer period of time for people to kind of be, caught into this game mode, right? I think people are playing it because there's a little bit of a novelty aspect to it, but my fear is that over a certain period of time, people are going to tune out, and I hope that Ubisoft is ready to kind of come up to the discussion table to kind of talk about what's next for this game mode, because honestly, guys, I really do enjoy the competition aspect. I really do enjoy grinding for that next rank. But even myself, I can see where people are going to tune out of this, and I can see the issues that are going to come to light. And I wonder if we're not kind of already there when it comes to a lot of this stuff, right? Like I said, there was a Reddit thread before the game even came out. I feel like I haven't seen too much of that discussion, but once it resets, I feel like we're going to get back to that conversation point, and it'd be really interesting to see what Ubisoft does. I don't know if there's a right answer. I feel like Ubisoft tried to do something a little different, which I commend them for, but I feel like different doesn't really work too well when it's a game like this. I feel like you got to lean into what you know a little bit more, which is players want to be rewarded. Players want to see something that they can show off that is a reward for them, right? Getting something only for a week probably isn't good enough for some players. You got to figure out ways to kind of go, hey, you want to show this off? Cool. Here's what we got for you, right? And until Ubisoft kind of figures that out, I feel like we're going to be in a very interesting situation over the next few weeks. Hopefully not the one that I'm forecasting at this point. But with that being said, guys, honestly, Maelstrom Protocol is a lot of fun. The 9 objectives going back to back to back back. I mean, playing with different teammates, doing everything. I mean, I personally really like it. I personally really enjoy the game mode, and hopefully you guys are as well. Now, with that being said, guys, if you guys have any thoughts, concerns, questions, comments, whatever it is about this game mode, leave them down in the comments below, because I want to know what you guys think. Am I off base on this one? Was my original take better? Let me know, because I feel like this is definitely going to be a conversation point moving forward with the game. Now, if you want more Rainbow Six Extraction news, live streams, tips, comments, and more, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a nice little comment, and I'll see you guys next time here. Enjoy the rest of your day and your night. Take care of yourselves. Later, guys.